Let's go back now to Joseph Bernacki. We're talking about beekeeping and some of the beautiful products that bees make, and we're not just talking about honey either. Good morning.
Good morning, Rochelle, and good morning, Manitoba. Yeah, if you're just joining us on our show this morning, it's been great to spend time with Bee Boys Honey and Meadery, and very pleased to be joined by their mead maker, Michael Van Wallaham. Pleasure to have you on our show this morning.
Thank you, Joseph. Yeah. It's a pleasure to be here.
If we have viewers tuning in this morning, Michael, that have never heard of mead, talk to us about what it is exactly.
Well, mead is an alcohol. It's made from honey, water, and yeast, and it has a long history. Mead was actually the first alcohol being discovered some 20,000 years ago.
I wanted to ask you about the history of it. Talk to us a little bit more about it.
Yeah. Well, there's a great folklore story that is passed down from generations, and it comes from an Aboriginal bush tribe. And these hunters were out there, and they came and stumbled across a couple of bears that were down by a water puddle, and a tree that had fallen down with a beehive in it. And they were drinking from it, and what the hunters noticed is they were kind of strange. They were sort of more playing, they weren't alert, they'd kind of go back to the water, have another drink, play around again, have another drink. And so when the bears finally left, the hunters went down there to say, what's this all about, this little puddle? And they started to drink some, and hey, they're feeling good, and it's kind of more exciting. And so that's where mead was discovered, and ever since then, they would have it in any celebrations or anything that they had, because you're spirited.
You had a little bit of experience making wine, you were telling us before, but what interested you the most when you learned about what this product was? Well,
first it was kind of a shocker moving from a little 5-gallon carboy and coming here with mead to make mead for Kon, and using 1,000-liter tanks, which we'll see later. So it was a big jump up. So that was kind of exciting. How do you go about doing something in huge volumes? And after a couple of years, I'm kind of comfortable with it now. And you can see some of the products we made.
The end result on the table. Very nice. Right on. Well, Michael's going to be joining us again at 8:38. We'll be back in about half an hour's time to learn more about the mead making process and all the other things, cool things they get to do behind the scenes at Bee Boys. Stay tuned.
I love that story. Thank you, Joseph.